studying patterns in band, humans become aware of patterns in our world. Observing patterns allows individuals to develop their ability to predict future behavior of natural organisms and phenomena. Logic, number, and word patterns are all around us. Logic patterns help us classify similar objects, while number patterns help us to predict a sequence. In addition, repeating patterns can be found in nature and in everyday life. Here are an example of patterns in real world.
Number 1. Snowflakes. Snowflakes exhibit six-fold radial symmetry with elaborate identical patterns on each arm. Research already struggled to rationalize why symmetry exists in plant life and in animal kingdom. Snowflakes form because water molecules naturally arrange. When they solidified, it's complicated. But basically, when they crystallize, water molecules form weak hydrogen bonds with each other. These bonds align in order which maximize attractive force and those repulsive ones. This is what causes the snowflakes in hexagonal shape. Number 2. Sunflower. Bright, bold, and beloved by bees, sunflowers boast radial symmetry and a type of numerical symmetry known as the Fibonacci sequence, which is a sequence where each number is determined by adding together the two numbers that precedes it. Scientists and flower enthusiasts who have taken the time to count the seed spirals in a sunflower have determined that the amount of spirals adds up to the Fibonacci number. This is not uncommon. Many plants produce leaves, petals, and seeds in the Fibonacci sequence. It's actually the reason it's so hard to find four-leaf clovers. Number 3. Nautilus shell. A nautilus is a cephalopod mollusk with a spiral shell and numerous short tentacles around its mouth. Although more common in plants, some animals like the nautilus showcase Fibonacci numbers. A nautilus shell is a grown in a Fibonacci spiral. The spiral occurs as the shell grows outwards and tries to maintain the proportional shape.
Number 4. Broccoli. Our next example can be found in the produce section of a humble grocery store. Romanesco broccoli has an unusual appearance and many assume it's another food that's fallen victim to genetic modification. However, it's actually one of many instances and fractal symmetry in nature. In geometric terms, fractals are complex patterns where each individual's components has the same pattern as the whole object. In the case of Romanesco broccoli, each floret is miniaturized version of the whole head's logarithmic spiral. This means that the entire veggie is one big spiral composed of smaller cone-like mini spirals. For number 5, pine cones. Pine cones have seed pods arranged in spiral pattern. They consist of pair of spirals, each one twisting upward, opposing directions. The number of steps will almost always match pair of consecutive Fibonacci numbers. Honeycombs. Bees are renowned at first-rate honey producers, but they are also adept at geometry. For centuries, mankind has marveled the incredible hexagonal figures in honeycombs. Pieces of shaped bees can instinctively create to reproduce it. Humans need the assistance of compass and ruler. Honeycombs are an example of wallpaper symmetry. This is where a pattern is repeated until it covers a plane.
Number 7. Faces. Humans possess bilateral symmetry, and research suggests that the person's symmetry is of paramount importance when determining physical attraction. Faces, both human and otherwise, are rife with examples of the golden ratio. Number 8. Web spiders. There are approximately 5,000 types of orb web spiders. Half of them are created near perfect circular webs that are equidistant radial supports coming out in the middle, and the spiral that is woven to catch prey. Number 9, starfish. Starfish or sea stars belong to a phylum of marine creatures called echinoderm. Other notable echinoderm including sea urchins, brittle stars, sea cucumbers, and sand daubers. The larvae of echinoderms have bilateral symmetry, meaning that the organism's left and right side of the mirror image. However, during metamorphosis, this is replaced with the superficial radial symmetry, where the organism can be divided into similar halves by passing a plane at any angle along a central axis. Number 10, peacocks. Most animals have bilateral symmetry, which means drawing an even center line would create two matching halves. The peacock takes the earlier principle of using symmetry to attract a mate to the rich degree. In fact, Charles Darwin, who famously conceived the survival of the fittest theory, detested peacocks. This includes bright colors, a large size, a symmetrical body shape, and the repeated patterns of their feathers. Or, we believe that all of the objects in this world have patterns.